name is Cherry Amogus. This is my account notifications using WPF app. It simulates a website, sign up, and password change flow. The app keeps account in a CSV file and sends notification when an account is created or when a password change. I'll demo everything working, then show the code. So first, before I run the app, here are the files it uses. The account CSV, it stores all accounts like the username, password, hash, the name, email, and birthday. And on email folders, I'm using demo mode so every mail is saved as that text file in here. That's perfect for the video and no real SMTP needed. Now let me open the accounts.csv. On first run, the app seeds two existing users, so I can demo login immediately. And here you can see Alice and Bob. And it has username, the password hash, the name, the email, and the birthday. Now let me run the app. So on the startups, it give me three choices: log in, create account, and change password. And that matches the um, with no extra page needed. And when I click log in, I will type Alice and put in the password, and then log in. If I get the password wrong, I see an error with the I see an error, and then when I put the right password, so when I log in, I will enter the username, which is Alice, and the password, and log in. And this is what it shows, the welcome message, which is a success. Now I will go back and create account, and I will create a new account. Each field is validated with username, password, um, confirmation password, the name, email, and birthday. And then I will create a password. And then um, the name would be I'll put here Henry, and then the email. Let's try to enter a wrong email, a wrong format email, and then missing birthday. So if you enter any wrong information or wrong format, let me say, it will show username is required. And if the password does not match, it will tell you the password requirements with letters and numbers. So let's say encrypted 123 and the $sign. Now we follow the right password. It's so now it says that the email is invalid. So let's put it in the right way. And then it will also says that you have to pick a valid birthday. Say today. And now it will show you your username and your password. And then it will say that means that you were able to successfully create your account, and it shows this welcome message that you're able to log in. Now let us check the file, and now it shows the recent username, the email, the name of the person, the email, and the birthday. So that is this is the new row for Henry, and it's saved to the CSV file. Now let's try to change password. I'll put here Alice, and birthday of Alice is 6/15/2001. So put here 2001 June 15, and I'll create a new password. Let's see here. Welcome. Welcome 123 and the $. And the other one is welcome 123 $. Let's try to not match the password. So it will also shows that if the password does not match, it will pop up this message. Let me delete this one and let's match it with the right password. So now the password change, and you will also receive an email. So that email is in here, and this is the example, and this is the email confirmation that your account Alice had its password change. And if you did not request this, please reset your password or contact support. And you can also see here the updated password hash for Alice, and it will show the emails creation and password change. Now, so that's the full show, or that's the full flow of the account notifications with existing users, and creating a new account with validation, automatic notification with the right details, showing a successful login for the new account, changing the password with birthday verification, and the confirmation email. Now let's go through have an explanation on my code. And on the X class, it ties the SAMML, which is the main window, And the XMLNS lines are standard WPF with the title size and set for clean fix layout. And I keep the three panels inside one window. So these are the panels inside one window: the home panel, login panel, the create panel, and the last one is change panel. So I show hide them by toggling visibility, no navigation framework needed. And the three buttons run simple handlers. It will go to login, go to create, and go to change. And the inner grid, it defines two rows, so username and password line up correctly. The login button calls button login click. So that's the button login click. And the login status displays success or error. And so yeah, this is the button login and the login status. For the create panel, the create page is inside a scroll viewer. So it still works on smaller windows. Input maps directly to username, password, re-enter name, email, birthday. And the create account button calls button create click. Um, this one. And the create status, it shows validation messages. And for the change panel, um, it says that the change password has username and birthday at the top. And then the new password and confirmation. And the change password button calls button change click, and it changed the status. It will show the outcome. And the each inner from grid defines explicit row definition. If you forget those, controls pile up in the same row. That's why my labels and inputs line up correctly. And let's go to the code behind the C sharp. So I store an accounts in accounts.csv and create a folder called emails. For demo emails, there's a flag called use SMTP. When it's false, this one, and when it's false, that's the default. And I write emails to text files. When true, I use SMTP handy if I want to send real emails later. And then the account class is minimal: username, password, hash, name, email, and birthday. And everything maps one to one to CSV columns. And this one, it means that I keep accounts in memory using the username as the key, and it's a case insensitive. And this is the data model. It's a minimal model that maps exactly to CSV columns. And this is the construct, and this is the panel navigation. So this methods, it hides all panels and shows the one I want. It also clears any old status messages. And if you notice, the parameters type is UIE. UI element works both for grid and scroll viewer. And for this one, this is the data file, and it first run only writes the header and two demo accounts. And for the load accounts, this reads every row into the dictionary. And this is the save accounts, um, which it reads every row into the dictionary, and it writes the whole dictionary back to the CSV. And then a simple CSV writing, no commas allowed in field, which keep parsing simple. And then the private static poll valid email, and if the string is null or white space email, it return false. So hashes password, we never store plain text, and this is super simple readable validation. Emails must look like an email password and must be 8 plus with letters and numbers. And look up the users and compare hash password, and on success it will shows a green welcome, and the email includes the name, username, creation, date, and time. It conditionally add a birthday. Shout out if today is their birthday. And this part here, this is the email includes the name. Um, this one here, it automatically shows a successful login using newly created account explicitly required by the spec. And this one here is this is the email sending. So for class demos, file-based emails are perfect. It's easy to show before and after. And if you want real email, set use underscore SMTP, which is equals to true, and fill the SMTP to constant. And that's my account notification app. You saw the full workflow and the code behind it. And thanks for watching.